Hello, Divine Feminines, and welcome back to my channel, Luma Moon Tarot. So everybody, I'm just checking into the energy behind the scenes, what's going on with you and your person, right? Whatever the Divine wants us to know. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, right? And reverse the roles if you have to, okay? And thank you everyone for all of your support, the likes, subscribes, comments, everything. You guys, thank you so much for all of the support. Okay, pride and ego. Somebody needs to let go of their pride and ego, okay? Or they are doing that right now. These were the first two cards that came. Ooh, we've got you being admired here. You're refocusing, you're moving on. The answer is yes. So if you had a question on your mind, I'm getting out the answer is yes. Clarify the answer is yes card. I feel like your person is choosing you. They need to let go of their pride and ego though. I feel like this person was holding out, maybe trying to get you to chase them, okay? Or not wanting to come forward and admit that they were wrong about something. Yeah, but they're choosing a new path now, okay? Well, it says crossroads. They have a path to choose, but I feel like they're choosing it with the yes answer. You're on your way out of the situation. I'm seeing you turning your back and leaving, okay? You could even be traveling, making a house move, maybe going on vacation. Okay, but they're watching, they've been watching you this whole time. I feel like this is the masculine's energy. They've been watching you this whole time just change your life, okay? You could have made several major accomplishments here. Or you could have transformed you and your whole life in a matter of like 3 years, 3 months. Okay, whatever it is, I feel like it was a fast transformation for you, really, when you think back on it, you know. And you're extremely intuitive here. You're getting a lot of messages from the divine. Look at all of these orbs. You could be feeling very surrounded by spirit, your spirit team right now. You've been divinely led, and I feel like you're being divinely led out of here, okay? Detaching from this connection, deciding that, I mean, you're going it alone. You've been alone in this whole time. They've just been watching you from afar. And I'm looking at all the blue here. This person's really sad. I'm seeing this as tears as well, because they know that you're putting this all behind you. Maybe you've gotten over the situation, okay? I feel like this person really broke your heart bad. And they've watched your healing, and you've done it all on your own. Like no one was there to pick you back up except for the divine, right? You're extremely intuitive and very protected. Big dreams. Clarify big dreams. I feel like this person, I feel like it's the masculine. Yeah, they want to return. Look at that. I feel like this person, they're having to also do some kind of, I wanted to say work on themselves, but I'm just picking up on the energy that this person is having dreams, shown maybe even past lives, okay? Or they're seeing, like having nightmares maybe coming back to them about something that happened to them as a child, because they're being told to deal with it, okay? I feel like their pride and ego has been up, and it's holding them back from a lot, but that is like, it's this person's way of protecting themselves, okay? Something happened to them as a kid, when they were a child, childhood trauma, right? And this is why they've made the decisions that they've made. This is why they lose out on good things, especially you, the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay, it's their, why do they hang on to that pride? The divine is showing them, think about this, it's the pride and the ego that's ruining your opportunities here. Why do you hang on to that? It's because of the pain from the past. Something happened to them as a kid. It's coming back to them. They're having to deal with it. They're having to take a look at something painful that they don't like to even admit happened to them. Okay? So that they can heal from it. I feel like then and only then can this person drop their pride and their ego. I'm feeling like they've got to be real with themselves here. They could have abandonment issues as well. Okay? So maybe this person was abandoned as a child, or maybe they weren't heard, or people didn't pay attention to them, or they were mistreated in some way, and they're needing to take a look at that. And this is why they keep losing out, missing out on the best thing ever. Destruction. Yeah. It's causing a lot of destruction in this person's life. So yeah, and this is also kind of tearing them up inside. They do not like to think about what happened to them as a child, okay? They want to pretend that it never even happened. And the divine is like, look, it happened, dude. You have to deal with it. You have to feel it and heal it, right? To become this divine masculine, to boss up. Yep, they need to, it's ruining their self-worth. Maybe that is one of the issues here. Why they keep acting out of their ego. Yeah, this is this person going through dark night of the soul right now, so they can ascend. So they can move on to calmer waters, but they have to heal from this one thing. Okay? This childhood trauma. They may come and ask you for forgiveness in the wintertime, which is really right around the corner, okay? The next 4 to 6 months, I would say, this person is going to be ready. They're going to be ready to come and ask you to forgive them. They may even want to propose to you in the future here, but right now, this person's in dark night of the soul. They got to heal. If they don't heal from this, they will continue to use their ego as a protective mechanism, okay, to protect themselves. And if they keep using that ego, even if they came back to apologize to you and you guys got back together, I feel like it would still crumble because they haven't fully healed, okay? That whatever this is that happened to them, this person inside, they may feel like they're not worthy of love. But that ego they use as a cover-up, it's intense because whatever happened to them was intense. So until they heal from that, take a look at it, go through this dark night of the soul, this person's not ready to approach a divine feminine. It won't be successful. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it's going to take a while for this person to heal. And you may completely understand this, okay? You've been on this journey, divine feminine. You know that they have to go through this in order to come towards you. This is them starting their inner work, right? Their soul work. So I feel like you completely understand that this takes time, and that it needs to be done. Oh, hold on. Okay, what else can you show me here? What about the divine feminine? Show me how the divine feminine feels about this. Commitment. You want somebody who's just going to be committed to you. And you're not going to settle for anything less at this point because you know your value. You do have self-respect, okay? And I feel like you do have big dreams here too as well. Yeah, I feel like you want somebody who's going to be loyal and dedicated to you, treat you like an equal, respect you, consider your feelings, be loyal and dedicated, right? Yeah, and I feel like too, you just really, there's a part of you that just really wants this masculine to recognize you. Okay? You may feel invisible in all of this. You may feel like people don't know your value. I feel like you just want your justice. You want somebody to give you some kind of respect. Okay? Recognition, right? For being so patient. Look, you've been waiting for that. And it's been dry. You've gotten no love, no respect, no consideration, no communication, not just from this masculine, but from others as well. I feel like you were really totally alone here. You've realized that really out of everybody you knew, there's probably a handful of them that even had your back in the first place. You've waited so long to just have a little bit of respect. And now I feel like everything is so dried up. It's almost as if you're like, you know what? I loved these people at one point, but I'm putting this behind me now. I want to live my life too. I feel like that's what you're saying. And I feel like you are. You're leaving a lot of people behind because nobody gave you any love back. And I feel like the ones that you're leaving behind, Divine Feminine, you gave them nothing but love. But I mean, where was the love for you? It looks like everything is dry. So yeah, you're releasing a lot of people. Okay? You're releasing them all. And the people that you're walking away from, they're having to take a look at themselves. They all know how they treated you. They all know. I feel like too, they understand. They understand now who you are, like they know who you are, but I feel like these people absolutely refuse to come out with it, make things right, apologize, treat you the right way, show you some respect. I feel like everybody's fighting against it because they're all up in their ego. All of them, not just this masculine, but everyone you're leaving behind. Or they're intimidated by you. Okay, because you're also very admired. People are seeing what you're doing and they're fascinated and amazed. Okay, but they refuse to come towards you with any kind of respect or treating you decent, and that's why you're walking away. You're releasing all of them. If they can't come in and treat you right, you're done with all of these people. I feel like it could be family members, friends, exes. This person here, this divine masculine, right? I feel like you possibly made that decision or closed a lot of doors in the spring. Okay, maybe a couple of months ago, you've been going. This is part of your transformation, right? You've been going through like forgiving people who never gave you an apology so that you can release them. You've been doing this since spring. So you've been making future plans that don't include these people or this person. I'm feeling everybody though, secretly, they're all in regret because they all have to look at themselves now, especially this masculine. Okay? They're having to look at themselves. They're needing to think about this and think about how they treat other people. Because it's not right. And they know it. I feel like whoever you're leaving behind, and like I said, it's live, life, love, right? So friends, family, co-workers, exes, right? Could be anybody you're leaving behind. You're making these people realize just how poorly they've acted, okay? They're looking at the decisions they made and how they treated you, and they're feeling horrible for it, but yet still, Not one of them has the guts to come towards you to make it right. Okay? And I feel like it's just time. It's time now for the cycles to end. It's time for you to release these connections or this connection and just keep moving forward. You're in your North Node now. And I feel like this really nice, beautiful balance, right? You've got your emotions balanced out. You've healed. You see everything clearly. And I feel like this masculine too, they need to take a look at themselves. They need to feel this regret, okay? They need to feel it in order to heal it, right? Especially this childhood trauma. And I feel like that may take a while. You know, it's all in divine timing. But as you move forward out of everybody's lives, right? They all feel that. And it's like as soon as you move on and disconnect, knowing what you're worth, all right? Knowing what you're worth and knowing your value, you're respecting yourselves. And that, it's like an energy that comes back and smacks these people. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? And that is, I mean, it's tough on everybody that you're leaving behind. Because they didn't want to have to blame themselves. You know, and now they have to live with the guilt. And here you are starting look, you're having a fresh start with a lot of abundance, okay? I feel like you started growing something, or maybe sudden wealth could have come in for you, right? This is all happening this summer still. So this could have already happened, or it will by the end of the summer. You're about to get a lot of money here, a lot of money, financial stability, maybe even starting a new project, just having yourself a new start. Some of you could be going to like someplace tropical where there's a beach. You could buy a little house near a beach, something like that. Okay. And I feel like everyone can see it too. You may be in the public eye somehow. You could have your own platform or just be on social media. Everyone you're leaving behind now is seeing, well, at least they're seeing your value in the material world, the 3D. But they see your true value now as the person who actually taught all of these people a very harsh lesson. Okay? And you're good being on your own. I feel like you like it now. You know? Nobody's messing with your head. Nobody's breaking your heart. You're starting this new journey by yourself. And you're comfortable with that because honestly, the divine is always around you. You're really, truly never alone anyway. And you know that. You're sticking to the ones who had your back when you were at your lowest point. And that's only the divine. No one else did. And now all of those people are suffering because they're having to blame themselves for this. Okay? So yeah, just know that. But yeah, you're going it alone and you're in a place of peace right now. Your life, I feel like great things are happening to you, but it's peaceful, it's happy, it's you're getting excited for new things. Okay? And you're very meditative. Yeah, as I say that, vibrations are on the bottom of the deck. Very high vibing, very meditative as connecting with the divine, right? As you start this new journey. I feel like you're leaving the thought of union behind. I am seeing, I don't know if you can see it, but there's this little drip of wax here on this card. And it makes me think of tears. Okay, so this could make you sad as you move forward. But you've learned a lesson from this, and everybody else, as you move on and leave the thought of union behind you, okay? Knowing it's going to take a while, knowing it's a solo dolo journey, just know this. You have helped this masculine begin their healing process, number one. And number two, you've taught everyone you're leaving behind a very hard lesson. Okay? Yeah. Wow, Divine Feminine, let's get your advice. What advice do you have for my Divine Feminines? Yep, you're going it alone, but you're walking into your happiness. Look at where you're headed, straight to the sun. Coming out from all of those clouds, right? No more drama, no more karmic storms, no more, I feel like people will still talk about you, but I feel like they're starting to put respect on your name because they know themselves they're too cowardly to approach you. They know what they've done. Yeah, I feel this isolation energy off of you, like maybe you do want to possibly isolate yourselves from the rest of the people that you're leaving behind, okay? So you're getting further and further and further away from them. But I'm also seeing a possible location change for you and a whole new life that you're starting, okay? A whole new life. And you're breaking free from your shell. You're showing yourself to the world here. You're held in high regard by the divine because they've put you on this pedestal. Yeah, I'm seeing a house move or a new home purchase and upgrade. Yeah, but this unfinished symphony, it's come to an end with a 10. No more stagnant energy. No more wondering if people are going to, give you respect and do the right thing by you. I feel like you realize those people that aren't approaching you to apologize or make things right, those people are just not for you then. That's how you're feeling about it. Okay? And now, because you've made this decision, this is like a decision. I'm not sitting in stagnancy anymore. I'm moving forward. I'm leaving these people behind. Now you're going to be in a place of peace. Okay? Yeah. Peace, tranquility, rest. And I feel like everybody that you're leaving behind is going to be in chaos and conflict about this. Not just with other people, but within themselves. They know. I mean, this is a huge shakeup as you move forward, okay? But that's what you're doing. And get ready for a location change, a new home. Get ready for possibly another project or a new project where you're in the public eye as well. Yeah, all good things coming to you, Divine Feminine. And in the background, good things are coming to everybody else too, because they're having to take a look at the things that they've done wrong so that they can learn a lesson and treat people in the future with some respect. Okay? Anyway, that's what I have for this reading. I do hope this helps. I hope it resonates. If you like this video, please hit that like button, right? Subscribe to my channel if you like this vibe and you want to join this awesome soul tribe. And until next time, everyone, take care of you and peace out.